I'm actually on time tonight. Proud of myself. Get myself together. All right, so well, winding down with TAIBU, want to make sure that I'm getting you the information that you need tonight. Uh, I create content all the time. I'm posting a short for real quick. I'm posting this short for my redirection fit challenge. Redirect your fit now through Christmas. I want you to think, possibly just think about the fact that you can just roll right into 2026, redirecting your fit, getting yourself together with the whole package right there for you. So now until Christmas, let's ramp up by adding 2 more days a week of fitness. So if you're already at 2, add 2 more. Um, and if you're not doing anything at all, just add 2. And the reason I say this is I want you to be sure that you get everything that you need with this challenge right here. Okay. So I really appreciate everyone sharing what they shared today. Uh, it never works out when I try to do all this at one time. Copy. I put it through the chat GPT. I just want you to see like how hard I work really to get these things together for you all. And even though it's a challenge for me, I'm sharing it because I think it's important that you see the process. Because a lot of you're not working hard. You're afraid to work hard. You don't think on that level. So I'm just gonna put this in here. It's like in my brief description. Tonight's episode is actually a good one. Tonight's topic is actually something that I appreciate, and I'm actually excited to share. And it didn't shorten it at all. It didn't shorten it at all. Shorten to a brief description. Yeah. I can actually find a more positive uh there it is. They gave it to me. That's what I needed right there. Copy. I can actually find a more positive scenario that works for all of you by just simply saying, good job, well done. I'm at 202 characters. This thing won't let anything. That's way too much. I'm over half. 118. I need to be down to 100. I need to be down to 100. Bam. That was still too much. There we go. All that's uploaded short. I just want you to know technology is really important, but I wanted all that just to get to this short. All that to get into this short band. Absolutely. Let me go off right here into this, but I needed this because I want to make sure that um, I get right to what this topic is and how effective it's going to be for all of you. When will TAIBU 2? All right. Betrayed myself and don't know why. Nope, we're on 3 and 4. Didn't do number 3. Okay, well, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. All right. I got to go all the way on here and go on the live just to get it right. Okay. This should be the one right here. How I turned negative energy into positive, into drive. There it is. Yep. Yep. All right. Welcome. Man, I'm telling you, it's a lot. It's a lot to get those things done. So, turning negative energy into drive. I don't need to help you with negative energy. You all know what it is, you know what it feels like. Don't internalize it. That's number one. Number two, find something to apply it to. Well, I don't want to apply negative energy to being negative. You can take negative energy and apply it to creativity. Did you know that? Did you know that negative energy, if you get creative with it, you can turn negative energy into creativity. It's beautiful. Let me give you an example. Um, Someone said something to me and I felt bad about myself when they said it. And I really believe, what up, everybody? What's going on, Costco over there on TikTok? Shout out to everybody in Madison, Wisconsin, watching me on YouTube, on Facebook, and my whole YouTube community. Somebody said something to me and it made me feel bad about myself. And I thought about it like, okay, I internalized this negative comments, energy. I took it on myself. But then I got real creative. I said, that person might have spoke a little bit of truth. So let me move this comment over into this section. And you know what? That's what you guys have here. You guys have the Win with TAIBU movement because someone said something negative to me and it made me doubt myself. It made me not feel good about myself. This whole podcast, everything you see here, it all started because someone said something to me that made me doubt myself and what I could do. So how I turn the energy into drive? Uh, Being locked up for a crime I didn't commit. A lot of negative energy there, like surrounded in it completely. But since I knew I had what we call an out date, when you locked up, you have an out date or you don't, right? I had an out date. It wasn't like next week. I had one. How was I going to prepare? How was I going to prepare? So I took that negative energy and I turned it into drive by deciding that at least I felt something. At least I felt something. I didn't want to not feel nothing. So even though it was negative energy, I was feeling something. And that you when you feel something, you can do something with that. Uh Strength is a good thing when applied to activities that require it. It's bad if it doesn't. If the activity doesn't require strength, it's a bad thing. Anybody ever opened something simple like a pack of gum or something, or the packaging, it befuddles us these days. Some things are wrapped up tight, but they don't require strength to open them. If you use strength, you're gonna break the box, tear it up, mess it up. Even cereal, it doesn't require strength. You have to pull the lid and then slide your fingers. You know what I'm saying? Strength is only a good thing when the activity requires it. And what I'm saying to you is if you have negative energy that's coming at you in droves, a lot of negative energy, you can turn it into drive by at least considering, does my response require physical or strength, or does it require finesse? Does it require patience or humility? What does this negative energy require out of me? That's going to make you a much better, a much more powerful person overall. And I'm telling you what I know. I think one of the biggest tests, like one of the biggest tests for all of us, is to gain knowledge, because you won't know how to respond to certain situations if you don't know what a winning strategy would be for that situation. Case in point, a lot of you have your issues with Trump. I know you do. When I was down, I saw Trump's book that says kick ASS in life and in business. And I read the book. I put to the side what I heard about him. I read the book. He's successful. I read the book. He's successful. I read the book. And in the book, he said, if someone comes after you, meet them where they are. You don't gain anything by just letting them say what they want to say about you and people think they want to think. Meet them where they are. And he references in the book a situation he had with Rosie O'Donnell or something like that. This is Donald Trump. And he said that she said something about him, whatever the case may be. And, he went back at her. And a lot of people, he said, would have been afraid to do that because he's a man and she's a woman. But he was like, it wasn't about that. She didn't attack me, like, she doesn't know me personally. She attacked my business. She attacked my political, you know what I'm saying? She attacked that part. So that I can address that. Had I not read that book, when I got out and a young lady tried to me too me, I may have, freaked out, did the wrong thing, or just tried to let people, I may have just been like, nah, that's not me. I ain't tripping. And let people think, but I went straight at it. And it worked. People listened to me. I addressed it wasn't just a little, everybody that commented on her post about me, I addressed them individually on either the comments or inbox them. And people may still feel some kind of way, like, oh, but he probably did. That's just small-minded people. I addressed and it came out like it really died down when people were just saying stuff and they didn't even know me, had never met me. Oh yeah, me too. They was really on that. So I know how important knowledge is for obstacles that you're going to encounter as you move forward in life. If you think for one moment that once you achieve your goal, you won't have to fight and battle negative energy anymore, you might as well go ahead and cancel. You might as well go ahead and just be lazy and put on weight and hide from the world in a video game or whatever else. Negative energy is yin and yang, right? Negative energy sometimes is balled up in competition. You realize that? Being competition, it spikes negative energy. It's, sportsmanship, there's sportsmanship supposed to be in there, but that's why there's a phrase called sportsmanship, because it's competition spikes negative energy. And what I mean by that is just the, as they say, cutthroat mentality. I got to go in there and I got to get what I got to get. It's, it's negative energy. So the calm to that is the sportsmanship, where you compete as hard as you can. At the end of the game, you shake hands. You watch NFL games, they all get on the field and shake hands. In Little League and high school, you line up in a line, you go past each other and shake hands. In the pros, you just go all over the field. But still, that's the sportsmanship after the game. In the NBA, there's some very infamous or famous situations where People lost in big games and wouldn't come shake hands. So sportsmanship is how you kind of put a balm over the negative energy of competition. But it's a competitive world. It's a competitive. If you want that nice car, someone else does too. If you want that management job, someone else does too. If you want to start and run a great business in this industry, someone else is there too. So it's a competitive world. Negative energy. I'm giving you some nuggets as you wind down today. Maybe somebody today experienced negative energy today. Maybe somebody out there experienced negative energy today. What if you did? How can you turn that into something that drives you, not something that makes you shrink down and it beats you down? Get in the comment section, let me know. How can you turn what the negative things that were said about you or done to you today, how can you turn that into drive? How can you get creative with that? I'm gonna give y'all a few seconds to get in the comment section and put that down. Get a little zen going here. Get a little music going here.
Instantly, when I saw him, I just knew I was gonna marry him. If we had never downloaded Bumble, we would have never met.
Folks still meeting online. Beautiful thing. Getting married and everything. Get a little music here. A little bit too slow for me. There we go. When I think of that was the end of it. There we go. When I think of everything that it took for me to get to this point in life and how I carry folks, I think about what led me to writing this book. I think about what led me to writing about winning strategies. And as you can see, it's not a very long read, but it's an important one. It's important because winning strategies opens up a new world. Because when you think strategically, you automatically have to consider a different perspective. Maybe your plan wasn't robust enough. Maybe it wasn't precise enough to get the results you wanted. Maybe you're just not a good planner at all. Coach TAIBU's winning strategies are a way for you to win with TAIBU. It's a way for you to get that vibe, get that perspective that if you have the right strategy, you can win. Some of you have been telling yourself it's not possible. You tell yourself that I can't tell you anything different. Can't. But here's what I will say. I don't need to have 1,000 people watching me for me to give the 1 or 2 people who are watching me the jewels that they need to elevate. Each of you are important to me. I have to show you why I deserve to be in a leadership position in your life. Why I deserve to be your coach. It's because I've already overcome my obstacles with winning strategies. Someone once told me that I can't be stopped. This person felt like I have an unstoppable spirit. Like I'm going to just go through it. But I realized when I wrote this book that many of you aren't like that. The vast majority of you aren't like that at all. You need to be pushed and yanked and pulled and fought to move forward 1 inch towards your goals. Someone has to threaten to leave you, fire you, for you to actually ignite. And today, I'm saying all that negativity that's thrown your direction, like today, I don't know what it was. You know what you went through today, but we're winding down now. So take that negative energy and do something creative with it. I'm not saying laugh at it. It's negative. It's serious. It's negative. But do something creative with it. What can you birth out of all that negativity? If you're in a situation where you're suffering and dealing with abuse, I'm not talking about that kind of negative energy. That's something that needs intervention. Police intervention, family intervention, something. Make sure you get some help. I'm talking about negative energy where your boss puts you down, or your girlfriend or boyfriend says something, something meant to be sound snarky, but really was meant to be hurtful. Uh, you missed out on a good opportunity that you had applied for or that you went for. Uh, Rejection is negative energy. So you go somewhere and you feel like it's awkward, no one's feeling you. I'm talking about those types of things, the things that last, things that we internalize. Tonight, I want you to listen to my voice saying to you, the negative energy that comes at you doesn't have to be the negative energy that you return. I'm TAIBU Muad'Dib, certified goal achievement coach. I want you to know I'm taking this seriously. Now, at 10 o'clock, you guys, you ladies, y'all get a chance to just breathe this in. The negative energy that's thrown at you does not have to be. It can be if you want it to be. Let's say you choose to respond. But it's not a winning strategy. Don't let that negative energy, don't let that negative energy, don't let the negative energy that is thrown at you be the negative energy that you return. All right. Do something creative with it. Consider, just consider it. Where does it come from? What does it mean? Why is it there? Is it even something that you should be bothered with at all? Some of us, I've gotten mad at times and stopped back like, man, that shouldn't even bother me at all. So don't be so sensitive and tender about certain things. Don't do that to yourself. Make sure you're giving yourself an opportunity to develop and to elevate when negative energy comes your way. Make it a practice. Make it a promise. Make it a promise to yourself. Say, self, when things get negative, I'm going to breathe. I'm going to consider. I'm going to review that negative. I'm gonna vet that negative energy. How negative is it? What's the source of it? I'm gonna vet. I'm gonna consider it. And then 3, I'm gonna do everything I can to make sure I don't return it. That's the high road, people. That's how you turn negative energy into drive. You become magnanimous. You rise above it. It's not fair. It's not fun. But when you rise above it, guess what? You stay above it. When you rise above it, you stay above it. TAIBU Muad'Dib right here. I didn't think I was going to take y'all somewhere, but I did. The Redirect Shun Fitness Challenge is underway. Click the link in the description, inbox the word coach, and I got you. All right, let's go into 2026 in the best shape of our. Go into it. Don't wait till it comes to get. Let's ramp up our fitness a little by little until we get 2026 and take off running. Drive-WWT took on my first Drive-WWT person today. She's getting the car. She's getting the T-shirt. Wait for the TikTok to come out. I'm gonna spread all over all my social media pages. Drive-WWT is real. Drive off and with the new car that you want. Get them keys. All right, get them keys before Christmas. If you're in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, for sure, because I got hands on. You don't have to be. I can kick you the information. I can coach you online, and wherever you're at, I can line you up. Especially if you're in Madison, Wisconsin, because my man Alex is out there. Shout out to Dependable Auto Sports. My man's own dealership, so I can get you taken care of out there too. I've missed nothing. My time is almost up. So let me finish off with this. I get these topics from your responses, from my conversation with clients. Tonight, how I turn negative energy into drive. Many of you are letting negative energy thrown your way become negative energy that you return. You're returning it. And then you don't feel good about yourself because that's not really you. Stop it. When negative energy comes your way, take time to breathe. Take time to consider and vet that negative energy. Vet the source of it, vet what it means in the larger scheme of things, and then just don't return it. Rise above it. Don't return it. Take the high road, because when you get above it, you stay above it. It's TAIBU right here. I am your coach. Inbox the word coach, man. Whether you want to get a new car and you've been told no, or you want a new body and you let yourself down, I got you. Drive-WWT Redirection Fitness Challenge, founded and based and promoted by the Total Body Blueprint. This is what it is. The TBB is a 100% money back endeavor and journey. So you can't lose. I want to meet you. I want to hear your goals. I want to hear your thoughts. I want to hear your obstacles and help you move past them. All right. This is what I do. TAIBU 682-514-5955 is the hospitality hotline. Make sure you reach out to me. Text the word coach if you want to get in better shape. Text the word drive if you're ready to level up and get that new car within 30 days or less on my Drive-WWT program. I've said enough. You be good, and I'll see y'all the next time. Well, a lot of folks are always wondering what's coming up next. And I'll tell you right now, what's coming up next is amazing. Drop a book. I'm going to try my best to drop this next book before Christmas to give y'all the trilogy and really hit the ground running next year with my permission slip tour. If you want to see TAIBU Muad'Dib in person in your town, make a comment. Tell me where you're from. I'll set it up. Till next time, you overcome today's obstacles. Tomorrow always feels like paradise.